guys, this is my Halloween Kida costume. I really hope you guys liked it. I really enjoyed doing this. If you guys want to know how I got this look and DIY the costume, please keep on watching.
That's good.
First I'm going to start on the eyebrows, and Kida has like a brownish brow. I don't know if you can see that, but her eyebrows have like a brown tint, so I'm going to use this Ultra Precise Brow Pencil by e.l.f. It has like a dark brown color. This is the darkest shade they have, and it's a little light for my eyebrows, but for this look I'm gonna go a little lighter. So I'm just gonna outline my eyebrows. Maybelline eyeshadow palette. It has like dark colors. I'm missing a pan right here. It's actually kind of old. I use this all the time for my eyebrows. So I'm taking this angled brush, you can see it, and just dipping into that dark black shade. And I'm just gonna kind of fill in the brows a little bit with this, just because my hairs are black, or like they're a darker color than a brown, so I want it to all like be put together and just blend together. And this eyeshadow is not like black, it's more of like an ashy black, like a kind of like a charcoal. So that's why I use it, because it looks more natural than using like a jet black eyeshadow. Just gonna take the spoolie and brush through them. So now I'm gonna carve out the eyebrows with a concealer. I'm using my Eyeliner concealer in the shade Pure Beige, and I'm gonna use this to conceal my eyebrows. And I'm using this BH Cosmetics concealer. Well, I guess it's not a concealer brush. It has like a flat top to it, and I like to use this brush just to make more precise lines and make my eyebrows look as clean as possible. So now what I'm going to do is start on eyeshadow. And it's not going to be much with the eyes, just because she don't really have much going on. It's more of like a cat eye kind of look. It's like more of a clean cat eye. And I'm going to take this Colourpop palette, and it's the palette called Yes Please. I'm going to take my LA Girl concealer that I use for my eyebrows, and I'm just going to prime my lids with this. And I'm going to take the same e.l.f. brush I used to blend out my concealer on my eyebrows, and just blend that out. Okay. So now that we got our eyelids primed, I'm going to take the Yes Please palette, and I'm going to use the shade Full Zip, and then mix it with Champs. And I'm just gonna set the primer with that. I'm gonna take the shade Note to Self, this transition shade, and I'm just going to put that in the crease. And I'm going to take it all the way up just to make my eyes look a little bigger. She does have kind of roundish eyes. And now I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Crease brush. What is it? It says blending brush on it, and so I'm gonna dip into this shade called French Kiss, and I'm barely tapping it. I don't want like a smoky look, so I'm like barely tapping into it. I'm just gonna use this to like deepen it up just a tad, just to deepen up my crease, just so my lid looks a little bigger. This crease brush or this blending brush and just blend out the edges. Okay, so now I'm going to take this Rimmel London eyeliner. It's the Scandaleyes 24-hour waterproof liner in the shade black. This is a really good eyeliner. It's like $3 and it's very black and it's waterproof. So this is a really nice eyeliner. And I'm going to put it on my lash line. I'm not going to wing it out or anything. I'm just sort of defining the lash line. And I'm also going to tightline. So now I'm going to apply lashes off camera. I'm using these Ardell Fauxminx lashes in number 811. I don't know what style they are. I'll put in the description box if I find out. But they have like this winged out shape, and that's what I'm looking for to get kind of that cat eye effect. Instead of just making a wing liner, I just wanted to use more of like cat eye lashes for this look. I'm gonna move on to the face, and I want the face to be matte, but like a healthy matte, like a semi-matte. I'm gonna prime using this Milani Make It Last spray, and I'm just gonna spray this all over my face. So now I'm gonna apply this L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. I'm just gonna apply this to the high points. Like I said, I don't want it to be too glowy. What I'm also gonna do with this primer is I'm going to shake it up and then apply it on my hand. And then I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Hello Halo liquid highlighter, and I'm gonna mix it in with that, because this primer can be a little light for my skin tone. It could kind of leave that white cast. So this is a good way for anyone who has darker skin tones to use this primer. Just mix it in with a darker liquid highlighter and it'll be okay. Apply it with this Real Technique sponge. So I'm just kind of applying it on the high points, a little bit on the cheeks and on the forehead, and then on the chin. Okay, so next I'm going to apply foundation, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in the shade Caramel. And I'm just going to use a spatula and apply it to my face. I'm going to do a light layer first, and I'm going to buff it out using this Real Techniques buffing brush. not really contour, just kind of almost like a natural contour. And sorry, this thing is broken. But I'm taking this e.l.f. palette. This is the, I don't know, I'll put it in the description box, but it's a blush and bronzer palette. And it's not a cream, but it's not powder either. But I apply it as a cream, and I'm going to take this bronze shade and chisel my face with it. Take this flat kabuki brush and I'm gonna blend out my neck with it because I don't want that contour to not be blended out. I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. I don't want it to be super obvious that I was trying to contour my jaw. I'm gonna use that same LA Girl concealer. If you couldn't tell, I'm obsessed with this concealer. I'm not going to apply too much. Kida doesn't really have a highlighted under eye, so I'm not going to do too much with that. Just enough to cover up, you know, dark circles or bags. And I'm just going to blend this out with the flat kabuki. I used to blend out the primer with, and I'm just going to blend out the nose highlight. And I'm going to blend out under here just to make sure it's all blended. And for powder, I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution banana powder. And I'm just gonna put it on the back of this palette. I'm going to use my Black Radiance palette. Just gonna use this middle shade. I'm not gonna go too crazy with the bronzer because she doesn't have like, she's not bronzed, you know. It's not that kind of look. I'm just going to chisel it using this. Chisel my cheekbones. This is a BH Cosmetics contour brush. This is all the BH Cosmetics brushes I have are a set, so I'll put the name of the set in the description box just so y'all can have a reference for that. I'm just going to take this on the jawline. Have that Kida jaw. And I'm going to use the blush, what is this? This is a Makeup Revolution matte blush in the shade Fusion. It's really pretty. It's kind of like a rosy color. And I'm taking this BH Cosmetics blush brush, or I think it's like a tapered setting brush, what it's supposed to be, but I use it for blush. This doesn't come with a set. This was like an individual brush and it's vegan. And I'm just gonna dip it in there and apply it to my cheeks. I'm not gonna apply too much. She doesn't really have like intense blush on or anything. This is just to bring everything together. Just not applying, I'm barely applying any at all. Just blend it in with the contour. What I'm going to do is apply highlighter. And first, before that, I'm going to spray my face with the Milani setting spray. apply this Maybelline eyeshadow. It's in the shade Glow Down. I use this all the time as a highlighter. It's such a pretty like champagne gold color. It's so pretty. But it's an eyeshadow and it's only like $2-3 at the drugstore. So I really recommend getting this. And I'm going to take this Ulta brush. I got this in like a Christmas gift at one point, but I really like to use it for my highlighter. And I'm going to take what's left over on that blush brush and kind of merge the two together just to blend out any harsh lines. What I'm going to do is take this Beige Cosmetics crease brush and dip in that same highlighter and just put it on the nose. Not too much on the nose. On the brow bone. And keep it to bow. I'm also going to put it on the tear duct on the inner corner, just an inner corner highlight. I'm going to take this Eco Styler brush, or not Eco Styler, sorry, not the gel, Eco Tools brush. It's double-ended. I'm going to use this this kind of dome flatter side. I'm going to use it as like a smudger brush. And I'm going to take that same shade, that transition shade we used, dip it in there. And that shade's called Note to Self. And I'm just going to apply it to my bottom lash line. And I'm also going to take French Kiss, that darker shade, and just lightly dust it on the outer part. So last but not least, I'm going to apply a lip liner. This is the NYX lip liner in the shade Nutmeg, and I'm just going to outline my lips with this. To it. So, and I lined my lips just to make them look plumper, and now I'm gonna apply this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cans. That was a little dark. It's a little darker than I thought it'd be, so I'm gonna take another NYX lip cream and use the shade London and just go over it with this. I'm gonna spray the face one more time just to make sure all of this is set. And if you go to a party or something, you want your makeup to stay, so I'm just gonna spray this one more time. Okay, for my costume, I bought 2 yards of fabric from Walmart, and you can use any fabric for this. I forgot the name of this, but it was only like $2 a yard. And what I'm going to do is wrap it around my bra and tie it almost like a shoe, and then just put it in a knot. After tying it in a knot, what you want to do is tuck in the sides of the bra, just so it's more secure, and also to tuck in those rough edges. And also just tuck in the tails of it and make sure none of the bra is showing.
Also, make sure the fabric in the back of the bra is tucked in, just so you don't show any rough edges and it's more secure. For the skirt, it's basically the same concept. You just need about 2-3 more feet of fabric and just wrap it around the bottom and then tie it like a knot, just like with the top. Here's what the costume looks like without my clothes under. It turned out really well and I really hope you guys liked it.
Okay you guys, so I have on a top that I just showed you how to make on the costume, and I have on this wig. I got this wig from Amazon, and I just realized I missed a key component to this costume. The blue design that's on her cheek, I totally missed that, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right quick. So I'm gonna use this paint palette by Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna use this blue shade right here. I'm gonna use more precise brush. This is a eyeliner brush by Beige Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna dip this in there. So she has it like directly under her eyes, so that's where I'm gonna put that. I don't know what to call this shape, but that's the first one I'm gonna put under here. I basically like following where kind of like my eye bag kind of goes, so I'm following that. Filling in more with that e.l.f. brush, just so it's more opaque. Alright you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I will be posting another Halloween video, so please stay tuned for that. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.